Is there any ongoing sort of thing? Are they going to come back? You know, that's a very haunting feeling.
When it comes to alien encounters and experiencers, it's easily comparable to post-traumatic stress. It's equivalent to a soldier who's come home from war. It's traumatizing.
This really does happen. It's real. And it's been a long, slow process adapting to try to make just surviving it become something more positive if I can.
Hello, everybody. It is Thursday, December 13th, 2021. My name is Ryan Stacey. I am a citizen journalist, director of the Experiencer, director of investigations for the Experiencer Support Association. For those of you who have just seen that intro and outro, intro for the first time, that was revealed last Thursday. During our Experiencer Day, and obviously this new little overlay for this live Q&A. This is a little teaser, getting ready a little bit early for what's coming for 2021. I needed more time at the beginning, so I thought I would do that. So for those of you who are new, this is a Q&A. Ask me anything you want in the comments. You don't have to super chat today because the event is over, so get those questions in, get those comments in, and then I will just simply share with you guys what has transpired since the last video. And the only thing I got to talk about is E-Day. So let me find that and bring that up. Where's the page there? Yeah, I'm just gonna bring that up. There we go. So for those of you who have not subscribed to our membership, to our YouTube, this is what you missed out. There was a playlist. There was an entire day of events. This playlist right here. Can I click on that? Now, every single video right here was a live event from everyone from Tessa. Let me just see here.
The first time anyone views your house will be online.
So we had some amazing thumbnails, new commercials.
Blacklight Investigative and Surveillance Services. Go to blacklightiss.com.
We also had, a couple of our sponsors from the observation deck.
To navigate a campus, just like you.
Whole bunch of visuals. And then we kicked off the show. So that's Chantel, our CC there doing the opener. And so if you go to our playlist, right here on our YouTube channel, you will see every single video as it happened that entire day. So we have Tim, the Demon Guy, doing the ultra spectrum classification system, myself doing a live Q&A when I reviewed that intro for the first time. We had Dave Petrella, who did an amazing presentation on astrology and birth charts on that day. Alex Mistretta did an amazing presentation on dinosaurs, saber-toothed cats, and Bigfoot in Africa. It was really interesting. It was really good to see him back in action. Serena read a chapter from her book, which is very interesting and very engaging. Then we have the round table. This one here, I'm really happy. Let me share this one with you as a quick little teaser. It takes time to load these things up, but this round table, we had experiencers from 2019, 2020 come together, and we reviewed evidence, and we had conversation, and we shared, and we talked about events and things like that. If you're going to check, so that video there is also there. Everyone tuning in, having a great conversation, looking at the evidence, checking out these videos. This was a full free day event for experiencers. And of course, by the end of it, Chantel and I were tired. And but we did great. And of course, the debut of UFOs on the Level with John Majorowski, and I just having fun, talking about what's coming up in the future and evidence and stuff. So if you haven't checked that out yet, it's all there. So that's it. The only other thing that I can really say, Conflict Radio. Where is it? YouTube? Yeah, these guys. I will be doing tonight at 7:30. I'll be on the radio with them. I don't know if they broadcast on their YouTube channel as well, or I'm just going to be strictly radio again. But I seem to be lucking out on this radio circuit, so I will be there. If I get a link, I will be sharing that. But I will be having a chit chat with Conflict Radio and his 53,000 subscribers. So that's awesome. That's some good press right there. So I'll be on there talking about that as well. So this Thursday on our YouTube channel, if you hit subscribe, we will have an Ask Us Anything event, a live event for Tessa, which will include myself, Cece, Serena, Alex might do a drop in, and as long as I got to check the work schedule because we got to figure out how much work needs to be shifted this week because we took Thursday off last week. But pending that we're still on time, Tim the Demon Guy Morrison will be there as well. Or we'll figure it out. We'll move things around. That will be our absolute final live stream event of the 2022 season or 2021 season. So that means my lunchtime Q&A this Thursday will be my last one for 2021. All right. So if you're watching this on the replay, you head over to that one. It's going to be my last one. And then before the holidays. So let me see what else I got going on my list. And then I think that's it. So let's just leave the website open for anyone who has questions. And let's get into the questions. Banging on my roof, trying to wonder what the hell that is right now. Driving me nuts. All right, so let's say hello to everybody. Jimmy, how you doing? Are there ghost entities from outer space? Oh, define the outer space. Is that outside in space, or is that outside of the plane, flat Earth plane, depending on where you're subscribing? There's many interpretations of that word recently. What the outer space is, whether that's up, down, low, all dimensions. Are there ghost entities? Ghost entities specifically, I'm sure whatever is possible here in this time right now, it has to be possible elsewhere. So as long as outer space exists, which we can visibly see, there is an outer space, then perhaps, but we don't know enough about the entities and ghosts in this space to be able to know how they live and exist here. So it'd be very difficult to determine if that's different out there because different parameters and different criteria. So it has to exist or it doesn't exist depending on what your belief is. So it's a good question, but that's hard to answer. Lisa, hello, Ryan. Thank you for buying one of my books, Eat the World. Yes, you're welcome. I got the link. I did buy it today, and I'm told I will get it before Christmas. So, there's my Christmas present to myself, and I enjoy. I'm looking forward to that. Congratulations, Lisa. So thank you for sending me that link. Glad it's on paperback. You can find her book, Living in Two Worlds, on Amazon. Okay, right on. Jimmy, the powers that can be concealing the truth for so long shows they weren't ready to reveal the truth out of fear. Sorry, the powers that can be concealing the truth for so long shows I'm not sure what that means. Maybe they weren't ready to reveal the truth out of fear. Okay, a lot of projection here, a lot of opinion and assumption. So let's break this down. So the powers that be concealing the truth. So that's whatever is behind your version of truth. Okay. So there are different truths depending on what you're measuring, what you're looking for. So maybe they weren't ready to reveal. So they being, I don't know who they is in this context, ready to reveal the truth out of fear. So we need to kind of have to break down more information as to what that might be or who that might be. But in general terms, there's a lot of things happening. There's a lot of things changing. There's a lot of things shifting. The winter solstice is coming up on the 21st. There's going to be another shift then. Is it out of fear? We don't know the intent. We just know these things are happening, and they're happening in sequence. All these things are unraveling in many different angles, in many different ways, for many different reasons. Everyone has their own agendas, and they're all unfolding, and they seem to be interconnected or seem to be connected in some sense. However, we don't have the intent that's readily defined yet, and an intent for one act doesn't mean the intent of the other act is the same. So you gotta be very careful with that. There's a lot of but that's opinionated, that's stated as a matter of fact according to you and your life and the way that you're thinking. But I need more information than that in a comment, because that was confusing. I'm sorry, pal. Lisa, enjoyed E-Day. Thank you so much for I'm glad you enjoyed that. Thank you for attending. Wonder if a tornado has ever forced a ship to crash. Hey. That's a good question. If it's flying in our airspace during the time that the tornado is going, you got a tornado, the way that it works, it just spins, and then you got an oscillating craft. If that's the way that it works or it hovers, I imagine it would interfere with its aerodynamics. And if the ship crashed, I'm assuming you mean extraterrestrial ship. I'll make an assumption there. Assume that's what you mean in that one. Then yeah, it's very possible. Where would they find them? We gotta recover one. All right. Do you believe JFK? Okay, here we go. Do you believe that JFK was killed because he was about to reveal the truth about meeting with those from other planets? Same with Marilyn Monroe, who must have confided in him. So do I believe? Well, no, I don't believe. I don't know. I can't confirm. So there is. I don't know why he was killed. I only know that he was killed, and then the manner of how he was killed is very suspicious. The intent and the reason behind it, is subjective. We do know that on that day he was on his way. I got to remember, I'm Canadian here, so I don't know too much about all the events in U.S., but I think he was heading to Dallas, I believe, to give this presentation about, I think it was the Illuminati or secret governments or something like that, and to that effect. Or that might have been just the one that he presented in the previous one before, while he was traveling. So, and autopsies and all that other stuff, blah, 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 blah. So his nature of his death is definitely questionable. But I can't discern why, what the intent is. We don't know. He was about to reveal the truth. We don't know what he was going to reveal because he never had the opportunity to do so. A lot of people believe that was what he had alluded to based on the information that he knew at the time. It still never happened, so we don't know that. Okay. And Marilyn Monroe, different lady, different death, different investigation, perhaps different reasons connected, sure, but we don't have that information. At least I don't. Okay. All right, next one. Jimmy, how come these otherworldly vehicles don't crashes in places like Japan or China? Maybe they do, and they just don't talk about it in the media. I know that places in Japan and China are very comfortable with the paranormal and the existence of it, and it from what I've been told, it may just be a natural occurring thing that doesn't change the world, change their everyday operations. At the same time, they restrict their internet access to other sides of the country and things like that. There's a lot of information like Russia, Tartarian Russia, and all these other stuff like not Tartarian, Tartarian age near Russia, out in that side, Asia, Eurasia, we'll say that side. There's a lot of things. It's the media. The American media loves to talk about everything. It's like high school on steroids. Canada, little bit of suppression or a little bit of regulated when it turns to general press. Not so aggressive, but not so forthcoming as well. It's kind of neutral and hard to gauge. And then other countries like Cuba, for instance, there's no outside access to this side of the world. They might not even know what's going on. According to the analytics of who watches the show, I don't have anyone in those countries because they don't have access to internet. So what I'm saying is this could be happening in other places in the world, which is why we need to bring those parts of the countries together and work together to find out, how it's all connected. So that's it. That's the end of the questions. That was quick. That was easy. So I got Lisa. I got Jimmy. Looks like I got another person on YouTube who hasn't commented. So comment so I know that you're here. And if you have a question, ask. If not, then I will see you later because I got stuff to do. Jimmy had lots of questions. That kept me busy. You got any more? Let me see. What's on the docket today? Well, today's catch-up day for Blacklight. Oh, Lisa, you had a good talk with Linda. So you did talk with Linda? She called you? Did you talk to her on the phone? Good. Did you tell her I said hi? Like I asked? That'd be awesome. So yeah, I got to tally up the super chats to see how much money we raised for charity as well for that Experience Your Day. There's also a prize. I'll go back to that. YouTube. That is unclaimed currently. YouTube. Let me double check that it's unclaimed prize. 1 second. Yeah, nope. No one has submitted the correct answer. So here's a fun little fact. If you go to playlist, Lisa, what did she say? What did she say? Thank you. What did she say? She probably doesn't remember me because she says probably meets everybody and says the same damn thing. But anyways, if you watch the playlist for Experiencers Anonymous, or Experience Your Day, pardon me. Inside the segments, during either the opener or the closer, Cece is giving a random letter for a secret word that you'll have to unscramble. And if you unscramble it and you email admin@tessacan.org, you will win a surprise box full of goodies that include merchandise from the Tessa store, a couple books, a bunch of gifts from private gifts from members of the Experience to Support Association. I will be making a post later on to remind everybody to catch this on the replay and to claim that prize. There will be a free subscription to a few items. There are. I will get the list and I will make it more appealing once I'm able to put it there. But right now, it's unclaimed. So you'll watch every single one of these videos, and the buzzword will be in the beginning or the end. So you can skip those parts if you really want to. But I encourage you to watch and engage and enjoy the show. But then you find all the letters. There are 8 letters. Unscramble them and email us the magic word of what they reveal. And you will win a very, very, very special prize. Okay? So I feel like we'll be talking about this forever. But that's there. I did most of my updates for the observation deck because we had to do that show. So I'm kind of ahead on my marketing side. I got to dive into some cases. But I'm really in blacklight mode today. I have to. Got some business to deal with today, so I'm not really I did some work in the academy yesterday, built on the walls and stuff like that. Did some more work there. What else did I do? I'm trying to think. You guys aren't questioning. No questions today, eh? Like my toque, eh? What else did I do? Nope, that's pretty well it. So yeah. All right, guys. Well, that's all you got for me today. Then I will end it. So tune in Thursday, 12 p.m. Eastern time. That will be my last live Q&A for the season. Also Thursday will be our Ask Us Anything with all Tessa members, or majority of them, most of them, if we can. At least CC and myself, at the very least. Oh, more people tuning in now. I'm just about getting ready to go, and more people tuning in. All right, I got people on Facebook. Say hello, comment, ask your questions, or in peacing. So, and then I will have a radio show tonight, Conflict Radio. I will be on there. Okay, so pay attention for the link. I will drop that as well. Please like, subscribe, share, do all those fancy things that you need to do. Watch the ads. That's how we earn some revenue. Do all those things, and keep your eyes in the sky, everybody. Thanks for watching. And Lisa, you said it for me. Heed the world. Have a good day.